Well.
Welcome back to another episode, friends. This is episode
114. Wow, we're really getting up there.
Jeez Louise. Well, and we have a very special guest.
A very special guest. So excited to get into the show. We're about to get it cracking. So let's just play the theme song and then get a little introduction.
I go by the name Ashley J. Y'all know I ask one thing and one thing only, friends, that you put some respect on my motherfucking name, dog.
Put some respect on it.
Just like that. And I'm here with my A1, my day one, my bestie, Big fLexx.
That's right. fLexx Luther checking in, signing into the building with the gang. We are here, episode 114. We have a very special guest. What's up, DeJon?
What's up? How y'all doing?
Good. How are you doing tonight?
I'm solid. I'm faded with y'all.
Yes,
That's right.
You already know how we
Already.
get down. You come through every Thursday. It's a kickback with the motherfucking homies.
That's
But
right.
we're going to get in some shit tonight. Thank you for pulling up. Before we get started, can you let everybody know where they can find you? Run that resume, let them know anything that's going on. You have anything coming up, drop it.
All right, bet. Well, I'm DeJon from A Day in LA magazine.
That's right.
And you can find me on Instagram at ADLA DeJon. And the blog site is aday.la. And
Check out that blog. Don't sleep on the blog.
Right. Every day is just 24/7 LA rap coverage. That's the best way to put it.
That's perfect.
Right.
And I cannot wait for your interview because I think what you're doing, I'm such a fan of hip hop and music, and I think what you're doing is so needed. I feel like we lost that for a little bit, and what you're doing is really bringing that shit back, and hopefully it makes some people step up their game.
Yes.
I don't know.
Facts.
But
It's needed. Light a little fire under that ass.
you're
Every
not
now
on
and
the
again.
list. Well, you should be. Then what you got to do? Work harder.
Right.
Don't start.
Oh, no, we starting. We're going to put it on pause for a second, but we going to get there.
We'll get there.
The first thing we like to do with all of our guests is a little warm-up segment we call Icebreakers.
Okay.
All right? It's real simple. Or actually, we changed the name. Highdeas.
Highdeas. We're going
Okay.
to change the name, episode 114. Right now, we're changing from here on out. This is Highdeas. It's basically a bunch of questions that me and Ashley come up with while we're high. We're just thinking of shit. It's kind of deep. Some of the shit's kind of deep. Some of it's just like, wow. But either way, it gives us a sense and a feel for who you are and how you move a little bit,
All right, bet.
Exactly. So the first segment is called
You can get with this, or you can
Get
get
With
with that.
You Can Get With This,
or you can get with that.
Just like the song says, we're going to give you two options. Out of those two options, you can only choose one, and whichever you do not choose is gone forever.
Okay.
Just like that.
Yep.
All right.
Forever.
Everything that came with it.
Yep.
All of it.
All right.
So let's start you off. Let's see.
You want to start them off light? You want to get spicy, Ash?
I feel like this is real light. I think I already know the answer to this, but I feel like this is a good warm-up. Casamigos or Hennessy?
Casamigos.
He
Period.
said that. No hezzy on the shot
Yeah.
from the fucking...
I don't like dark liquor.
You don't.
No.
Here you go.
I don't blame you, sir.
Did you once drink it before?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He said, of course.
There was a time where Hennessy ran our lives, I think.
Absolutely.
Right?
It was a violent time, was it not?
Whoa, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Hella violent.
It was a violent time, was it not? We had to give
yes.
that shit up.
We sure did. We was not too old to be getting in fights and stuff. No.
It does make you want to fight, huh?
Bro,
Make you lean forward.
Totally.
Quick. Yeah.
Not
hella
lean forward.
lean forward on that.
He said somebody bump you one too many times and you like, look here.
It's
I ain't
on.
nobody's bitch. It's like, whoa.
I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to get to the bathroom.
Right,
G.
I'm just trying to get to the bathroom. My foot's been stepped on 3 times already. I'm sorry. Oh, good shit. Okay. That one was easy. I think we knew the answer. So we were also talking off air and as inspired. We're big foodies. We talked about this. So we have a staple of food places that we like to go back and forth with. So is it We Jammin' or Aki Bamboo?
We jamming because it's Jamaican food and traditionally it's Jamaican food and the breakfast. So
Oh, the breakfast.
we jamming.
He said I could get whatever I want whenever I want.
And the chicken sausage. Oh my God.
See, people
What if it's
sleep on chicken
just
sausage.
the Jamaican food?
I'm gonna still go with We jamming.
Yeah, Aki's
Yeah.
really good. I only went there because it was like a place to say to go to, and I was like, okay.
I've had it once.
I've had it once.
Yeah.
We jamming. I had I used
I
to go
busted
every
a
Saturday.
mission.
Every Saturday I used to be at We jamming.
He
Yeah,
said
plate-
every Saturday.
Plate for now and a plate for later. Like, come on.
If you don't do it like that, something's wrong.
Right. Look, get your brunch, breakfast, and then get your lunch, dinner plate.
Right.
Okay.
So what's your go-to Jamaican dish?
Either oxtails or curry chicken.
You always gotta have a backup because they be sold out of the oxtail.
Always.
Yeah, no oxtails today.
Always.
Baby. Yeah.
He said no oxtail today, baby.
Not today.
That's how he heard that one too many times and it broke his heart.
Period.
He said, "Fine, give me the brown stew chicken."
Okay. You know what? That happened to me one time though, and the brown stew chicken hit so crazy. I was like, I got that the next 2 or 3 times I had Jamaican food.
It is good.
Bro, it hit so crazy. And then we learned how to make it ourselves. And you know what?
Usually it's the most affordable option on the menu.
It is,
Oxtail,
but that
you
should be
be
gone,
balling.
too.
Oxtail's like $30 a plate.
Yeah.
And some places be stingy. Like, how you gonna give me 2 little bones?
3 bones. Like what? And they have no meats on them.
This the end of the tail. Hold up now.
Don't let us.
Hold up now.
They
Don't
give
This
let
the
us.
tip.
They are about to say they gave you the tip.
They gave you the
Not
tip.
just the tip.
Don't give me this goddamn tip. This is
Okay.
all cartilage. What the fuck I'm supposed to do with this shit?
Right. What the fuck?
Don't get me started on food, y'all. It's a problem.
Especially oxtail. That's a whole
It's
politic on Twitter.
expensive. Bro.
Oxtail Twitter is hilarious.
How did they
Bro.
gentrify oxtail?
How?
Nobody wanted it but us, and now it's $30
Bro,
a
they
pack.
gentrified spaghetti. That's already a white food. Like, how do you do that?
Gentrified
Oh
spaghetti.
no, you guys haven't even seen the spaghetti ones.
Uh-uh.
They crack.
She's
they,
Italian, so this hits very close to home
Bro,
for her.
it's disgusting. They put cottage cheese.
Ugh.
They try to make lasagna with cottage cheese. They put the noodles, hard noodles, in with the spaghetti canned sauce, jarred sauce. Excuse me, whatever.
No,
That's
is
blasphemous
pissed.
to you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Blasphemous.
Her grandma
It was-
listens to the podcast, and I know she's going to be like, not canned sauce.
Yes. Like, what is this? And you put the noodles in everything all at once, and you put it in the oven.
I did see that. I
What
just see
the
that on
fuck?
TikTok all the time. You're right.
Or you break the noodle. She broke the
You're
noodle.
not supposed to break the noodle.
No.
Okay, I have one
he was
more
like,
pasta
"Oh,
question.
shit."
I have one more pasta
Okay,
question.
you never break the noodle.
But why? Why that?
Because they're supposed to, that's the essence of spaghetti, is to twirl it around and get the flavor of the sauce and the meat all together when you twirl it on the
He's
long
like, I
roll.
want that shit
All right, my
bite-sized.
last question is it bad like to drain the pasta?
No, of course you drain it, but you save a little pasta
save
water
like
for
a
later
cup.
to pour it into the sauce, or you pour it in the noodles when they get too sticky.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Keep a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
keep
my
the
second
starch.
favorite food.
You got to put the pasta water, salty pasta water, and oily pasta water in the sauce.
Okay, I didn't know that either.
It like
Okay.
marries it all together.
Bet.
Shout outs to Nona.
Look at that, giving tips.
Yeah,
Come
oh
on
God.
now. Come on now.
We love
We
it.
want everybody to
I
eat
love
good.
that you're a foodie. This is great. This is
Yeah,
great.
of course.
Okay, should we hit him with one more this or that, and then we'll go to...
Yeah, I guess we can do that. You're breezing through these
Right.
though. Okay. This is a
Fan
come
favorite?
through classic.
Yeah, if you will.
Is it I miss you sex or makeup sex? And remember, the other one's gone forever.
The other one is going for
So if y'all fighting, it's over.
It's over.
You can never go back.
Get rid of the miss you sex then,
Ooh.
because makeup sex is what I'm choosing.
Oh, spicy and pricey. See, I love that answer. That's my answer usually. And everybody chooses, I miss you sex.
No, get rid
And
of
I'm
it.
like, give me a
He
little.
said, get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
It's gotta go.
Give me a little makeup sex, but I miss you too, baby, because we've been fighting. So let's go.
Oh, so y'all toxic.
As fuck.
Have you been called toxic a time or two?
On Twitter,
Of course.
He said the people who know me though don't say all that.
on Twitter, all
Not Ray with the glass tip on our
I
joint.
noticed that.
He's fancy.
They fancy over here. They
Shout out to
sedity.
Ball Poppy.
Sadiddy.
They sedity.
Is Sadiddy better than being bougie? Or they
It's like
Is
a,
it
it's a
sedity
level
or is it
higher.
bougie?
It's a higher level than bougie.
Ooh.
Like it's bougie, then highly sedity.
Ooh.
and then highly.
Highly.
Sadiddy.
Not even just
How you
sedity.
go add
Highly.
an adjective? Hold on. Highly Sadiddy.
Not highly.
Okay. Well,
We'll take it.
I'll take it.
That's my staples.
That glass tip hit different, baby.
It sure did.
Right.
Okay, let's take it in the deep as a puddle because
Let's do it.
he does this.
Right.
He does this on a weekly basis.
Okay.
Make sure you tap into a Day in LA podcast dropping every
Please do,
Friday on
please do.
YouTube.
Okay, period. So, we have another segment, Icebreakers. It is called Deep as a Puddle. Some more ideas that me and Ashley come up with, but you might have to think a little bit longer for these ones.
Okay.
So, if you could have dinner with 3 people from the past, present, or future, but yeah, past or present, who would it be?
Any 3 people.
Yes.
Ice Cube,
Ooh.
Snoop Dogg.
I like Ice Cube.
Come on.
Snoop.
Who you rounding
When
this
you
out
say
with?
past, that means somebody that's
It's
past.
anybody, any time period, anything.
Nipsey Hussle.
Oh,
That is
But my
a
fourth
day in
man-
LA right there.
that's a day in LA. I love that.
I want to say Nate Dogg too, but those
Oh
three.
yeah, that would be
Ooh,
like your
R.I.P.
fourth man.
Yeah.
Okay, respect.
Damn, that's a great lineup.
That's a great lineup.
Thank you.
You are so LA through and through. I love it.
Gotta be.
Like no capping at all. He said Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, and Nip.
Nip.
Yeah.
Fourth man, Nate.
Nate,
Got to.
come on.
That would be
Come
a
on.
great. Y'all be high as shit.
Yeah,
first
I was
of
gonna
all,
say, like, and I smoke, but I can't really hang. Like, I smoke
What?
like
You've been
bl-
rolling up since you
Yeah, but
got
I can
here.
do like 4 or 5, and then after that, I'm
gotta
just
chill.
faded.
He said 4 or 5.
17 blunts, no problem.
Right.
Then I gotta take a little.
But at
chill.
20, you know, you gotta stop.
Y'all are
Like,
crazy. I've done that once. I'll never forget that day. The
Really?
whole 20 blunts. It was a 420.
How did you remember it?
Right.
How did I remember it? I remembered
Like-
it because we was hotboxing.
Ooh, no.
20 blunts in
See,
a car.
We had to.
No, you did not. Why'd you do that to
Yes.
yourself?
Because we were kids. Like,
Yeah,
young.
I was like, we had to give up hot boxing at one point in time. I feel like I'm gonna die.
No, yeah.
I'm good on that.
420 when I was a kid. I think I was like 17 or 18. I definitely almost ate a dog treat. Like I almost ate it. I thought
Like
it was like a
a
treat
cookie?
because they'd be making them look damn good, you know. Now I'm like, what? And I was like, oh no, this is not the Scooby Doo snack. Okay, this is not.
You
No,
are
no,
crazy.
no. That was a high time.
That was definitely a high
I
mistake.
hate edibles.
See,
Really?
See now.
The only edible I like is the I make a
Ooh,
shit, I
ooh,
got
shit.
the wrong piece.
Oh,
I make a
okay. I make.
a peach cobbler with weed in it. A weed peach cobbler.
So what we gotta do? You need some weed to make this. You gonna
Right.
make a butter? How we
Yeah, I
gonna
just
do
need
that?
like an eighth. Normally I put like an eighth in the butter and steep it or whatnot for the day. And then the next day I make the
Wait, okay. We sitting here talking about food. You talking about you making peach. What's the one dish? Like, if you're like, damn, I'm about to impress this person. What's the one dish you make that's like, I hang my hat on that shit right there.
I'm a Twitter nigga, so I'm gonna say Alfredo.
See,
Okay,
I
keep
am
it simple.
so- I have had enough of seeing the Alfredo video.
Yeah, but
videos
my
on
Alfredo's different.
what you
Mine's
do?
different.
It has
Alfredo is
has
bomb.
salmon
Let's
in
not
it.
slander it. Okay, you have salmon
It's
Alfredo.
salmon Alfredo, yeah, salmon.
No.
Why you? No, you're not doing that. To me.
No, you're not doing
salmon.
Yeah, that's what I said.
salmon.
Not doing
Yeah,
that.
that's
He
what I
said it
said.
twice. He said salmon.
Right? He said it's really hard too. Salmon.
Salmon. Yeah.
Salmon.
If you don't stop,
Stop.
it.
Nah, my Alfredo's good.
Okay.
It's- Twitter knows my Alfredo because I post it like once a week.
Okay.
Oh, he said that's my shit.
Well, I'm trying to taste it. Shoot. I won't front. Alfredo is bomb. It's good. I know everybody talks their shit in caps. It's good. It's not real, like you're not gonna go to Italy and find it, but you're gonna come here and
It's like orange chicken to Chinese food.
Exactly. It's
It's
like
the
American.
chalupa
It's like
of
Italian
Italy.
American food. Just like orange chicken is
It's the
Chinese American.
chalupa.
It's like the chalupa of
Yes,
Italy.
they
I never
Americanize
knew
it.
that.
Yes.
I never knew that.
Yes, they don't ever mix cheese and seafood. That's a
for real?
no-no. You don't do that in pasta and with
In
you know,
Italy.
Yeah, let's not take us down the Italy food train. But yeah, they don't ever
It's like,
mix.
cause y'all doing shit
'cause
wrong.
if you look it up, if you're like into like cuisines, you don't necessarily mix dairy with seafood. It's like
it's
not,
good.
but it's so fucking good. You might have a stomachache, but it's worth it.
I get what you're saying. I can see how that's.
Yeah, but I want your salmon Alfredo despite
She
it
said,
because
"Fuck
it's
that."
fucking good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, so we getting some cannabis peach cobbler and some salmon
I got you,
Alfredo.
I got you.
I'm excited. I don't fuck it up though. I'm
Okay.
talking my shit, but I'm gonna fuck it up. Okay. Let's wrap this up. One more. So this is a new one, and I think this would be funny as fuck. So, what is a song that Black people cannot resist singing when they hear it? What do you think? If you play it right now, all the niggas in this room gonna start singing.
Frankie Beverly, Before I Let Go.
Ooh,
With the featuring the maze.
hey, put some respect on May.
Okay.
Don't you play with my people? Okay, that is a great one.
That song, no, I think.
I was gonna say "Can't Stand the Rain," New Edition.
I don't know the verses. I only know the chorus.
Neu, they gonna hit that. If they hit nothing else, they gonna hit that Neu in the beginning.
Can we talk?
That's
That
a great
one
one.
too.
For a minute.
That too.
Girl,
Yeah.
I
I would fail
to
immediately
know.
if somebody was like, "Don't sing." Lexie, I see you. You trying to hit those vocals, huh? This your moment to shine, dog. They show up to shut.
Did I sound all right?
You was decent.
He gassing because he on your show.
I don't do that.
Oh
Thank
boy,
you.
does he not. And let's use that as our segue to the next topic,
Okay.
your interview.
Period.
I am so hyped to talk to you right now because I appreciate, like I said in the opening of this episode, I appreciate what you're doing for the game. Like, it's
Thank you.
super important. I feel like for a little bit, we took like a hit. We had the source, we had the 5 mics, we had people doing these write-ups, and that went from, with the magazine era, it kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
True.
So you bringing back that whole flavor and that real, like, kind of music journalist and fan is so important. So I think what you're doing is dope.
I appreciate it, for real.
Yeah, like, I'm just going to give you your big ups, your flowers right now here on air.
Thank you.
We love to see it. We love to see it. It's dope that you're bringing that back. And also, like, lighting that fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go. Like, let's put on for the West Coast. I feel like we used to be so confident and proud, and like nobody was putting no dirt or smut on our names over here because
You think it got lax for a little bit?
Ooh, do I?
Do you agree?
Very complacent.
Complacent just because we the West Coast and like
It's just-
yes. But where's the essence of all this? Where does it come from? The beats, the
The
flow,
cadence,
the
the flow,
cadence.
yep.
Like let's go back to that.
So for those of you who may have been living under a rock or something since January? This all popped off in January?
most recently, yeah.
Okay. So my boy put out a LA rap report card.
Let's show it. Let's show
Okay.
it for the cameras, okay?
We'll
Let's
also
pass it around.
put a little insert so you guys can really see what this is, and you can check it out. Of course, there'll be a link to the blog as well, so you can check that out. But look, he said we're going to take it back. We're going to really judge the players in the game and see what's going on out here. Mm-hmm. First of all, I want to ask you before we break this list down, what inspired this?
Well, Kool Moe Dee, the like iconic '80s rapper, he did it in the late '90s, but
Right.
he did it by hand.
Yeah.
So that somebody found it, posted it, it went viral. So I said, "Oh, I want to bring that back home to the city."
Yeah.
And so I just made it on a computer. I didn't do it by hand.
Hey, it's
It
still
looks
by hand.
classic report card that I got when I was probably in like 4th grade, and I love to see it. It looks amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I love the way it looks. Now, I'm gonna say it right here because 2 episodes ago we had the homie Vinny West. Shout out to Vinny
Shout
West.
out to Vinny.
On the show, we had a conversation about the LA Rap Report card and him not being on it, and I was like, "Who the fuck made this? Like, who the fuck did? Like, what the damn? Look at these scores. Like, so who is he and what is he bringing? Like, because if you were scoring this, you had to sit down and really listen take some time to listen to each one of the and how do you know how to break down the cadence and the flow, you know what I mean, and the beats and lyricism and whatnot. So, and thanks, shout outs to the bro. When he reached out to you, I was like, oh, let's fucking have him on and let's talk about this because this is a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know probably half of these guys. Did you know half of these guys before you thought about doing this?
Oh, I know pretty much everybody on the rap scene. Like, this is all I do. I've never done anything else but been in LA rap since I was a child. So it's kind of like a sports fanatic or something. Like, somebody that knows who's on what team, who's the GM, who's this, that, and the third.
Yep.
That's just how I am.
That's
It's
where
kind
you
of like
live.
my sports.
Yeah. Okay. So you said you've been doing this since you were a child. How did this spark? Like, in what capacity were you in the music industry in the past?
I was walking home from school one day when I was like 12, and my friend at the time that I was walking home with, he's like, "Hey, you should come in this building. They got a studio in there." So we walked in. I walked in with him, and it was just LA rappers in there, and I just started doing like their MySpaces and their Twitters. And
Come on, MySpace.
Smart.
designing websites. 'Cause I
Smart.
knew how to code at the time.
Come on, code it.
That's what we did with MySpace.
That's-
That's what
yeah,
it
for
was.
sure.
That's
Right.
literally.
So just starting off as a social media intern, and then going to a social media manager by the time I was in like high school. And then I started managing like my senior year in high school.
When did you graduate high school?
2013, I'm gonna tell my age.
Okay, cool.
2013.
Cool. Oh no, don't worry. We got you beat. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't
worry,
trip,
baby.
don't trip. But okay, so you took the opportunity and just, it sounded like inserted yourself into kind of the game. You're making, helping them market basically, right?
Off the bat.
Off the bat.
Yeah.
Did you realize what you were doing at that point, or were you just trying to like contribute?
I didn't understand the plight of LA rap, but then again, it was different. That was the golden era to me, what's I consider the golden era because it was like YG was coming up.
Right.
Dom,
Nipsey.
211, Joe Moses, just Ty Dolla $ign, T-Fly, all these new LA based acts were coming up. So I don't want to say it wasn't a plight because it obviously was, obstacles, but it just felt good. Like it just felt like that's where I belong doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
It was that's what I wanted to do.
That's a great feeling. Yeah.
That's dope. Okay, so you segued that. And then let's take it back to our report card.
Right.
So you saw Kool Moe Dee's go viral.
Right.
We're looking at that. We're like, okay, how much time of your hours did you put into like listening to the music again? Obviously you heard this and you know, but like you got to go back in and I've got to really listen to these lyrics, deep cuts that I maybe didn't listen to before. Like
I just did like a workshop really where I just like put my phone on D&D and I spent like maybe 2 days, I want to say, making this, just going through it, going back through catalogs. It took me about 2 days to make each one. The only report card that took me longer to make was the OG one. Yeah. Because obviously I had to go sit with my pops and sit with my uncles and sit with certain people in my family to kind of get like King T.
Like
and,
interviews.
People that's way before.
Yeah.
I never, listened to myself.
Right.
But all these artists I've listened to myself, all these artists have a write-up. Everybody on the new LA Rap report card has a write-up or a feature or interview or something with my page.
That's right.
So I'm familiar with all of them and keep up with all of them. I can tell you their recent projects and stuff like that.
So it's not fake. He said, I got my credentials. You want my, you want to know what I do? You want me to run that Carfax? This is what I do. Okay. Right. No, I love that though. Like this to me, like I said, is bringing back that like step your game up. Yeah. If you gonna rep for our city, make sure you really repping for your city. So the thing that I wanted to ask you, one of the, I know it was spicy and pricey out there for you when this came out.
Very much so.
What was the ratio of the reaction you received? Like, love versus like, what the fuck, bro?
As soon as I posted it, I muted it because
smart.
Smart.
As soon as I posted
he
it.
said, I'm a social media manager.
Mental health care. Mental health care right there,
and
baby.
this is not my first time going viral. I've had different viral memes that I've done, like the cookout meme that went viral because everybody was quoting it like, who the fuck are these people? LA cookout. Yeah. Cookout A, cookout B. And so someone from out of state got a hold of it, and it just blew up. So that was one of the most viral moments in the. I had these hood maps with like Compton rappers, Inglewood rappers, West Side maps.
Social media marketing expert, boy.
Yes.
Ladies and gents.
But you've been doing this since MySpace.
Yeah, so that was a whole situation. So I knew like this time, I knew as soon as I posted it, like mute it. I don't want to deal with it. So I did mute it. It was like another journalist or media person rather, made a Twitter space room about the report card.
Got you.
And then people started calling me, FaceTime me, like, hey, you should join this room. They're talking about your rappers in here talking about they're going to beat your ass.
Wow.
Why would you want, as my friend, because if you have my number, we pretty close. Why are you telling me to get in a room with people who talk about jumping?
Come on now.
So that's what, the tweet was muted, the post was muted, but that's what kind of got me lured back into the feedback. And that's
got you.
But I didn't go in the room at all, but that kind of came up later on No Jumper. So
gotcha.
Right.
I would say, to answer your question directly, I would say that there was majority of the people had her responses, who are half of these people, and that kind of goes hand in hand with the scores.
Yeah.
I feel that for sure. Right. Like, come on, like, bring it.
All of these people have been rapping for years, and so if half of the people on the list aren't known by people in Los Angeles, then that speaks to such a low score, in my opinion. It's just logical. It's not.
Right. It's just numbers.
Right.
It's literally just numbers, and numbers don't lie.
I thought it was a fair assessment. So most of the people thought it was, some people thought it was rude or I was overstepping, and then the other half of people just didn't know who the artists were.
Right.
That's how I felt too. Like, oh, I don't know some of these. Put me on.
Right.
Let me see why you give so-and-so a B versus
or you only have like a couple good songs. Like I know one of their songs, or I know, two of their songs or something like that. I feel that for sure.
Absolutely. And to me, it was just, I'm a positive thinker, or I try to be. So to me, it was just an opportunity for these artists to reply to the thread with a link to their music video or a clip or something and promote that way. Yeah. And a few of them did.
Positively.
Right.
That's good. I liked what Mustard had to say about it. He broke that down. He broke it down pretty perfectly.
Yeah, he did. It was crazy that another DeJon came and, co-signed it.
He said, we stand up together. We got each other's backs.
Right, yeah, that was crazy. I do a LA rap workshop every Wednesday on Twitter Spaces.
Ooh.
Oh, dope.
Right.
Well, y'all better tap in every Wednesday.
Please, at like 10 o'clock, 10:30 sometimes.
Okay.
And we just be in there. I have a curriculum set, so we be in there talking about different things LA rappers could do better or that they're already doing good. And we, go over some music and stuff like that in there. And so for Mustard to just hop in that room while we're talking about the report card, and a few rappers were in there just going off. Your platform's not shit. You don't do anything for me.
Wow.
Who are you? You're not double XL.
You hit that
all this
ego.
stuff. Right,
a hit dog will holler. Because
I-
if you up here mad and upset and stomping your feet, what you
Right.
mad about?
Right.
Yeah, I guess. But somebody was like, "Oh, Mustard wants to speak." I'm like, "Mustard's not in this room."
You
Right.
stop
There's
playing.
no
Like,
way.
Mustard's not
You
in this
don't
Yeah.
room.
play with me.
And I mean, all the LA rappers was in it, but I knew Mustard wasn't in
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
that man is
And so
busy.
we put him
Booked.
on the mic, and he, and I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I was
Yeah.
like, he's probably finna
Play
the
me.
fuck out. And he agreed with me. My jaw dropped. I said, "What? So
Right.
this man actually
Real.
feels this way too?" Like I that had never happened.
Right.
Before
Right.
somebody of a known status agreeing with me on the timeline.
To that,
So
yeah.
Normally it's like in my DM or when they see me,
Personal
like, bro,
and-
I fuck with everything you do, da 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 da. But for somebody to say it out loud was I appreciate it.
That's encouraging too, right?
Correct,
Definitely. It's like, I'm doing something right. Like, come on now, I'm just trying to and breaking it down that you're listening to all their music too, So at the end of the day, you can look at it either way you want.
They got a scream out of me.
Okay?
Nobody
Period.
wants to talk about that. They got a scream. I
Period.
can't take my scream back.
But not only yours, whoever else went
Went
and
and
listened.
listened.
Right, absolutely.
And I love that you're standing in it and you're like, yeah, this is the fucking report card that I made and let's talk about it. And it's no disrespect, but let's really sit down and talk about it. And I love that you're standing in your truth.
Yeah,
Respect.
Thank you.
Something that you said that stood out to me is no matter what, I stand by this.
Yeah.
Yeah, these grades are what they are, but I'm open.
Right.
Some of my favorite people on this list didn't even get the score I thought they would have got.
Literally. And I feel like it's a fair assessment, one. And I'm a fair person. I feel like it's a fair assessment. These are the 11 things that I feel you should be looking for in your favorite artist. So one, it was just important for me to put that out there.
I
Right.
think exactly.
Right. That's what I mean. So my mission statement is to bring structure and organization to the LA rap scene.
Love that.
So
Come
I
on
felt
now.
like the categories alone did that. Like this showed you okay, we should be looking for lyricism, cadence, flow, music videos, consistency, et cetera, et cetera. And I feel like those things have been overlooked. It's just about who's popular.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Versus who's actually meeting the criteria. To me, it's common sense, but I guess, to the
Common sense
timeline,
ain't so common.
I guess not.
So let's just cut it right there.
That's what they was doing on Making the Band, building an artist, okay?
We just had a whole fan out about making the band,
Oh, I love
okay?
that show.
Man.
Tell the people how that is classic television.
Classic.
They don't know.
If
Would you walk to Brooklyn and get a cheesecake for somebody though?
Nope.
Shit. In
I
the
don't
cold.
know. I don't know about that.
Nope.
In the cold.
Not unless
For
I was
what?
getting one
You ain't
too.
even
But for
gonna eat it.
Diddy,
Was I getting one too?
oh, that's different.
I mean, you could buy your own. You did in the store.
I'll bring it back with a slice missing.
Okay, right?
I
Exactly.
got hungry on the walk.
Exactly. I would be like, look, we
Got
both
hungry on
we
the walk.
split one,
He
okay?
made them do crazy shit, bro.
Yeah, but it was funny.
Yeah, mad respect for you honestly doing this and taking the time out for this. I hope it lights fire under everybody's ass, even to be on here, and just make even more, make themselves more noticed, and not just to LA, but even beyond that, right? We need some more
National exposure.
Exactly.
national, international, but national. Let's start with that, you know,
Yeah, that too. International too. You're right.
because the West
How-
Coast is the best coast.
Show.
Facts.
For show.
Period.
For show. How often do you plan on putting out a report? You gonna make it yearly?
I might do it twice a year. Like
Twice
at
a year.
at the top and then in the middle. Like I do a 10 hottest LA rappers at the moment or at the time list twice a year too. In,
Okay.
like December, and then I put it out again in like July. So
Cool.
I might do this twice a year, but
All right.
yeah.
So cool though.
I hope I don't have to go through the whole same shit over again.
So
on
what
that
is
one.
any other crazy things that happened that you want to share?
Oh man,
Because was there really like threats, like a lot of threats? Serious?
Yeah, yeah, it was a lot. It
Was
a
that
lot.
scary for you?
I'm like amazed.
I've been through.
Yeah. Like, could you imagine?
I've been through a lot. It is what it is though. Like I just can't let it get to me.
Yeah,
You know,
or
I
let
gotta-
it stop you.
Of course.
Right. No, this is my job. It is what it is.
Absolutely.
And like I said, I'll try to stay positive with it. But yeah, it was threats for me, my team, people on my team, stuff like that. All
Oh,
kind of
wow.
stuff. People playing on our phones, all kind
Just
of
silly stuff.
Yeah, and then just like it was a lot of negative stuff, but I look at the positive. So the people that was DMing me or reaching out to me, letting me know how they appreciated it, or calling me a genius or a great marketer and stuff like that. That's the blessing.
I said it already.
All publicity, though.
Right,
exactly. But I said it already. This is so good for hip hop, and this is something that I can see for you, just because from being here with you today, like you feel like a really good, genuine person, and you really, the love is there for rap and hip hop. So I think this is something that can be around for a long time for you. And I big you up. Yeah, I big you up because anybody who can sit down and really, like we said, let's really go through these lyrics. Yeah. Lyricism, impact. How did you judge impact though?
Impact for me is it was a nuanced category because this is the new LA rap scene. Some of these artists haven't even been out that long. But it's just really about not only your presence, but also, do I hear other artists trying to sound like you? You get what I'm saying? So I didn't grade Draco because, obviously he's no longer here.
Yeah, right. And I think that's fair.
His impact, if I had, his impact would be a 10 because you see so many other little Dracos, so many artists emulating his formula. He
got a lot of sun.
Right. So to me, that's part of the impact. Like, how did you impact the game?
The Lil Wayne effect.
When you hear that, and when you hear people saying like, "Oh, your music saved my life," or when you see how dedicated the fan base is, to me, that's impact.
Okay,
I respect that.
That's fair. How'd you come up with cadence?
Well, cadence and flow, are very similar.
Exactly.
But to defer them, cadence is the actual voice. Like, what is the voice? The tone of the voice. How's the voice? Like, that voice as soon as you hear it. So, like G Perico, his voice as soon as you hear it. Or Eazy-E, you knew his voice as soon as you heard it. That's
there's
Eazy-E.
no mistaking it.
Yeah, it's just distinct. So that's cadence, and then flow is what you do with that voice, like the ups and downs of it, and the rhythms of
how can we switch your flow? Correct. How can you deliver your lyrics?
Absolutely. But the cadence was, I feel like people did good on cadence out here because LA has a lot of distinct voices that we really love.
Right.
Over all 3 report cards, cadence did well, in my opinion.
Very much so. Okay, so then we have catalog.
Right. That's something that a lot of artists out here suffered in because they don't put out a lot of music, especially on the new LA rap scene. It's just like not too many artists have like 5, 6, 7+ projects, or even 4 or 5 projects. There's artists on this report card that never even put out a full project. Just EPs They're just, or something like that. So your catalog score is obviously going to be low just by default. So catalog is something that, and I've been pushing for that since last year when I did my 21 tips for LA rappers workshop. And that whole editorial, like last February, and I'm just like, I want to see you guys put out more music. Like, why do LA and West Coast rappers like harbor their music? Or
like they hold it.
We were just talking about that
on some TDE shit. You get what I'm saying?
I
just feel like
he said they look. You can't always do what the top dogs do.
Yeah,
right,
you're not there.
Do that
you're not there
yet. You can't go 5 years without putting out a project.
No, I forgot who you are.
Right.
Or 2 years without putting out a project. Like, I feel like, and then you have like, a LA rapper might drop an album this year and it has like 12 songs on it.
Right.
But then a rapper from the South might put out like 50, 60 songs
They
this
do,
year.
though. Look at
with features.
Young Boy. NBA, you know what? But NBA Young Boy has a lot of fucking fans. And it's because he just does not stop. He doesn't stop, and he does flood it. And we have our conversations about that, too.
So I am anti-flood the speakers.
Yeah.
But it works.
But it fucking works.
In this day and age, it works. It's math. It's market share. More music, the more fans normally. Tradition, now it's exceptions to every rule.
Of course.
But as a rule of thumb, like generally, the more music artist puts out, the more streams they're going to get. That's why you have a Chris Brown putting out an album with like, what, 30 songs?
40 songs.
I haven't heard
That's a tactic that labels use. And again, there are exceptions to every rule.
Of course.
Nothing's like proof, but it does work normally. When you put out more music, you're going to have more fans. It's common sense. I get it.
The more... Bless you.
Thank you.
The more shots you put up, the more shots you make. I get it. I get it. But my thing comes out when the quality starts to dip because you're in such a rush to put out music. You're putting out 38 songs instead of focusing on the 22, which is still a very big album. 22 songs that are good to great. We've got some skips, some shit that's not gonna hit. Like,
it's hard to do both, but in this cherry picking era where people go to the album and then just click on the songs that they want to listen to
anyway,
right?
are we really listening to albums in order anymore?
I honestly do. When new projects come out, I do listen from top to bottom.
But after
Because
that,
other men to be listened.
Professionally, I do that.
Yes.
So
I do that as
personally,
well.
I cherry pick.
Okay, you're right. Or you'll put it on a shuffle or something.
I'm definitely a cherry
Okay.
picker, so,
Yeah,
I
so-
get you. Okay, fair.
So if you have some bad songs on your project, not that we're hoping for that or we're aiming for that. Nobody's
Right.
going to the studio like, I want to make a bad song. But, you know,
This the horrible track
it's
right
better.
here.
It's better. I'd rather that than you sit on music and it just sits in your laptop or on your computer for years and years, and then an LA artist will come out with something they recorded 2 years ago and finally put it out and not do a video for it for another 3 months.
Right.
And then it pops off in the city and we never get a remix for it or a star-studded remix or this, that, and the third. Nothing.
You're just not master marketer. I
Yeah.
just see it at all times and I fucking love it. But like, I love that you're also putting this information out. Like, it's not like you're hoarding it. You're like, nah, this is what you need to do. Like, join these workshops, listen to it.
Right.
Like, what were those seminars that they used to do back in the day that like Wu-Tang went to? The hip hop seminars, the big ones that they would. It gives me that, like, bro, if you want to make it out here, having the talent.
Jack the Ripper, I think.
Yeah, having the talent is one thing, but like the way you market yourself and present
It's so
yourself is a
important.
whole nother thing too, and it's important.
Absolutely. And, you know, some people say, well, why do you care? This, that, and the third. Well, one is conducive to my business. My platform is called
Obviously.
A Day in LA.
Right.
So the more, and I had this conversation with somebody early this morning. I said, the more exciting LA rap is, obviously, the better my business will do.
Clearly.
So I obviously need LA rappers to put out music for me to review or write about or post on my page. Like, so
Exactly.
if we're going weeks and weeks and months without putting out music, I have nothing to post when I wake up.
Right.
And then I'm just like, I don't post like Crip Mac videos and like, you know, gangbangers fighting and
Yeah.
fades and stuff like
Like
that.
it's the music.
Yeah, so
Right.
I need content to post. So that's all I'm saying is drop more content, drop
Yeah.
more music videos, post more press photos, just, you know, things for media, not just myself, other media platforms
Yeah.
to interact with.
Exactly.
Like, this is our bread and butter.
Exactly. I see why you like Blue Books because they're doing a good job of dropping a lot of shit.
Very consistent. I think they got
That's
a
the
10
next
in
category.
consistency.
Yep. Consistency. They did get a 10. They drop a lot, and they drop a lot of EPs, extended plays.
Yes, they care about their fans. In my opinion, I feel like they really, they truly care about.
Yeah,
their fans.
and I love all their sports metaphors and analogies. Like
the best part about
it's
them.
killer. It's the best part. They're like, I was telling Ray, like they have almost more than Lil Wayne, like references for sure.
They need their own show on ESPN.
Man,
Uh-oh.
they
need
do.
ESPN2,
Yeah.
somebody.
Something. Better
Yeah,
throw
they're
them a
like
lot.
Showtime, y'all
Radio
got all the
show,
sports content.
Podcast, something.
Something. Definitely. I will watch it every day.
I heard that
Okay.
they're characters and like just funny, like
I met
good
them a couple
people.
times. They're solid niggas.
that's dope. That's good to hear.
But everybody knows they're my favorite rappers. Like, people just be in my comments like, get off their dick.
They're my favorite
Like,
though.
they're just cool. They all right. I'm like, nah, do
Well,
y'all be
I
hearing
like
the
'em.
bars?
Yeah.
Like, the bars be
Pay
snapping.
attention.
Right. How y'all feel about, now I'm interviewing y'all. How y'all feel
Look,
about their,
see what happens when you get another podcaster
But-
on here.
Okay.
how y'all feel about their new EP, the See the Difference EP?
I like it. I like that it's just 4 quick songs.
Brief.
And I do play them in order because it's so brief.
Okay.
I
yeah.
feel like short albums you'll play straight through, but when it's a bunch, like you said, I'll cherry pick.
No, it was only
I only
20
heard one.
minutes.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah.
That's no time. That's no time out of your day. I only heard one song, so I'm
Okay, it's fire. I like it.
It's fire. It is.
I feel like they took some of the critiques from the report card as far as making more lady records. I
Yeah.
think I said that on No Jumper.
that is
Yeah.
so important. Thank
Right.
you for saying that. Like, who is going to buy the tickets?
Y'all want the fans or what?
And
Yeah.
also, the women bring out more dudes, which means more tickets sold for
Right.
you. Like, come
Yeah.
on now.
I
math.
definitely want to hear
Yeah.
more lady records from a few LA artists. They were one of them. Then they dropped this EP, and it's mostly
You're like,
3 of them are
this
lady
works.
records. So it was dope to see that. And then they have some more hooks on there, and that's something I had pointed out. Like, okay, as a fan, I maybe want to hear a few more hooks
Right.
because they do a lot of tangents.
Yeah.
which is
A lot of-
cool,
yeah.
But you know,
Give us a hook. Give us a hook.
They do.
Music video. So you mentioned this. You're not getting enough music video from the artists out there.
no, they don't really drop videos for the songs I'd be liking.
Right.
I'd be like, oh, I like this song.
And
Where's
we
the
never get
video?
And the visual never comes out, you know, and I feel like they don't be in each other's music videos enough. either.
Music videos obviously aren't what they used to be. It sucks, but like I still feel like Atlanta be putting out their music videos. Like all the artists in Atlanta, they be popping them out,
That's true.
and I'm like, damn, like you're right. Why don't we have more?
What about the quality of the video too? Like as far as like there's no treatments.
That is exactly what I was gonna say. I was like, you know what? I'd rather
in the streets.
they just
with cars,
20,000 dudes,
hoes,
and maybe a girl shaking her ass, and that's the music video, or they're in the studio. Yeah, I feel it. I want a treatment
with a storyline and stuff.
Where's the storyline? And there's so many videographers and people with you could shoot a music video on your iPhone. Like you could really make it work. It's just about the intention that you put into it. And I feel like there's not enough. Obviously, you're doing a great job, but there's not enough platforms that are highlighting the music videos. We don't have, 106 and Park anymore, TRL. We don't have these platforms that are like showcasing just the music. MTV don't show music videos. Like they haven't for years. So I feel like people are also missing that. So the fact that you're like, yo, where are these platforms like mine will post your content because we want to talk about it.
And it's something to post. That's all it's about. Need something to post.
Right.
Every single day.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so music videos.
Beat selection, which that's a great category, especially for us, because I feel like that's something West Coast is known for is our motherfucking beats.
Right, our sound, definitely. I feel like the Detroit beats have become very popular.
Yes.
And I don't hate the Detroit beats. I don't hate them.
But we're talking about LA.
Right, so I want to hear some more G-Funk or modified G-Funk.
Yes.
It sound like the 90s, but like, so the only song from
I want
LA
a fucking sample. I want to.
That charted last year was Blast Chosen. And that's kind of like a modified G-Funk, sound. So I feel like people should lean into that and then just picking better beats, picking better quality beats. Leave the YouTube beats alone, please.
Not the YouTube beats.
Yeah. Just like that. No. Real simple. Real quick and simple. Leave them alone.
Leave him alone. Get a real beat maker.
So what?
Or a producer, preferably.
Please.
A real producer.
Please get a producer. But let's take it back to the beats really quick.
Okay.
What, in your opinion, is the hardest beat you've ever heard? It doesn't even have to be just LA, but if you make it to LA, even better. But what's the hardest beat that you're just like, damn?
The hardest beat I've ever heard probably is that Blue Bucks fan walking in.
That shit is hard.
I think that's 10-11 too.
Okay.
I just thought it was different. I just thought it was energetic. And
man.
EDD and PPP was popping off 2020.
That shit went
Everybody had money, and so the beat just, to me, elevated
crazy.
The city.
It made you feel
just
like
for
the
that
man.
summer.
Just
really, just
turn it up in this bitch real quick.
It was lit. The beat matched the vibe of the city at the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody was up, so it felt up.
That's a good one.
Right.
That's a great one.
Thank you.
All right, let's keep it going. Branding. How important was branding to the list? Because I see some people knocked it out of the park.
Right.
Roddy Ricch, branding got a 10.
Got to.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely agree. But he got a 5 for
G
beat
Perico.
selection. I didn't peep that. Sorry. Okay, let's keep it pushing.
Because he doesn't sound like he does trap beats. You know why.
Yeah. I get it. I totally get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Okay.
So branding wise, I feel like that's my favorite category, obviously.
Okay.
That's obvious. And I just feel like not enough new LA rappers have brands like Marathons or 400s.
Yeah. 400, I was going to say YG.
Stuff like that. So that's what I mean by branding. Do you have a brand outside of music?
Right.
Are you making merch? Do you have ancillary businesses? Are you doing press? Like all the work stuff.
Do people know your name at the end of the day, right?
What you are, what you
and what you stand for too.
Exactly.
Like, is there something behind that? That's branding to me.
Okay.
It's very important.
I like that you included that.
Yeah, that's a great category.
Thank you.
And then obviously to round it out, we have originality and versatility.
Oh,
come on now.
Just
so we sound like we on a rap show, judging show now.
Come on now, right? Look,
originality.
Somebody needs to get out my boy.
Flow.
He need a show. Let's get him a show.
Okay.
You can be a judge. This is where I can see this, and I think this is dope for the city, but for just the music industry altogether. So I'm excited to see your next version of the list.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
I'm excited.
I'm working on something with Baron Davis. As
fire.
Love.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be lit.
Yeah, it is. I think so.
I'm excited to see where you go. I think you're going to go really big places, and you take this very seriously, and it's a passion of yours, and it's fucking genius.
Thank
honestly.
you so much, for
You've
real.
been growing since the ground up, and honestly, we are genius and the best generation because we coded on MySpace. Like, bro,
At 11, because
Listen.
now, right? Because now you
true.
see a kid
I
coding
be
and you're
getting-
like, wow,
right? I be
you were
getting-
doing that.
What Soulja Boy be saying? I be getting it. Like it's
You
facts.
the first to everything too, Lex?
Man.
Soulja Boy gets carried away with
He
it, though.
does.
He
like,
does,
bro,
but
you ain't got to be the first for everything.
Yeah.
No,
Everything.
but he makes all the points on capitalizing on that type of shit, you know.
True, true.
And you are definitely doing
Talk
that
about
in
somebody
all the
who's
good ways.
marketed himself like
Yeah.
1,000 times over, and it's always hit.
know?
Soulja Boy has come through with the marketing and
You
branding.
gotta give respect.
he's the
where
GOAT.
respect
He's
is
the GOAT.
due. Yeah.
He had us buying ringtones. Do you know the fact that I
Yeah,
don't want
that's
my
so
phone?
stupid.
bro.
In hindsight, it's stupid.
It's
Like,
Right? That's what I was gonna say, because now I don't want my phone to make a noise
Right.
ever.
Your phone.
Now, and I was buying. Everybody had their individual ringtone. Do you know how much trouble I got in,
Bro.
when my mama saw that bill?
Like it was so unnecessary. You didn't even get that many calls. Like,
what were we doing?
right.
Wasting money.
Your mom was like, "What the fuck? Is $1 each?
Yeah, I used,
$1.99.
Hell nah."
I used to buy him.
You had a ringtone for the text. You can just have the little.
You had to do it for the text too.
That's thirsty.
Oh no, thirsty as fuck, right? Oh no.
Wow, that's a little much, bro.
Okay.
I didn't care about you if you didn't have your own ringtone, though. I just remember that.
That is so funny. All right, DeJon. Well, I know you said you have another report card that you're gonna do soon, which I'm excited, super excited for second quarter report card. But anything else you have new coming on the way that you want to like mention, maybe an exclusive?
We just dropped our March issue of A Day in LA magazine with G Perico on the cover, and like I said, I'm gonna keep trying to get these LA rappers to do the cover.
Right.
Come on now, y'all.
Yeah.
month by month, and then I have some merch coming out later this month too.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Shirts and stuff.
And we can find that on the website that you mentioned, right?
And LA, yeah.
Okay. Make sure you get that from the website. We'll let you know when it drops, so you let us know when
Yes.
it drops, so we can shout
We can
you
cop
out.
some shit, shout
That
you
too.
out, all that.
I'm really excited for what you have coming on the podcast. Again, tell everybody where they can watch it, where they can find you.
The Dan Lay podcast on YouTube every Friday. We just drink just like y'all.
Same shit. Drink and chill and
Drink
talk
and chill,
some
smoke,
shit.
and talk about LA rap. That's
Yep.
it.
That's right.
I love it.
So I guess we can kind of keep it moving forward. Let's say for the first quarter's rounding out, right? Anybody who stood out to you so far?
Baby Stone Gorillas have been impressing me a lot lately. They made my freshman cover last year,
Okay.
and so I just been keeping up with them.
And put me on, because I ain't even going to front. Put me on real quick.
Familiar with Baby Stone Gorillas?
No.
They're out the jungles for traffic rappers.
Oh,
Okay.
wow, okay.
5 Mudge, Top 5, E Killer, and P4K.
Hold up now.
Right, and
A group.
right, they just
Okay,
signed
group.
with Empire, and they're versatile. They're hard, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to check it out.
A super group, if you ask me.
I'm here for the
Okay.
groups coming back.
I know a good
I
LA
miss that.
group. We need
I
one.
miss groups.
We don't
miss
have one.
A duo, a group,
A
a trio.
group.
Give me a Far Side.
We
Give
got
me an
the duo
Outcast.
group ups,
Like,
you
we
know,
have a
it's cool.
duo, but to have a group,
Group.
is, you know,
A
perfect.
group.
'Cause
Oh.
we haven't had a group since like maybe Shoreline Mafia.
Right, and they broke up. I
Right, so,
know. I know. Isn't that something?
groups are tough. That's a lot of people to wrangle in.
Groups are very tough,
But
and only a
I
few
hope
have
it
done
works
it
out.
successfully for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be politics.
Yeah,
Groups,
for
'cause
sure,
They
for
always break up, right?
Too many people. Just
It's,
too many
it's
people.
a lot of people to wrangle. Keep happy. It's a lot, but I'm going to check them out for sure.
Please do.
Okay, so that's who
Cool.
you said
I
is
am too.
taking
them
the
out.
quarter so far.
Got to. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta go with them.
All
Their
right.
mixtape drops like next week, or maybe this week, whenever the 11th is. That's this week, huh?
Yeah,
I think
it's
that
actually in
is
a
the
couple
end of this
days.
week.
Okay. Yeah, they have a self-titled debut mixtape coming out.
All right. So by the time y'all hear this
It's
episode,
gonna be out.
that's
Yeah.
going to be right around the corner. Exactly.
Cool.
Okay, for sure. I like that.
Perfect. Well, so I think we should take it forward. I know he said he likes to watch a lot of TV and
yeah.
you know, movies and stuff. So let's go ahead and talk about that, and then we're gonna take it back to the music section segment after that.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So we love to just watch TV and shit.
So
and
what have
get
you been
high.
watching?
So
Put us on.
The Kanye doc. Is that
Yep.
TV? Yeah, I guess.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Great.
Genius.
The
Great.
Kanye doc was just remarkable, especially after what I kind of just went through. So seeing somebody get bashed by the public, obviously not to that scale.
Of
but-
course.
Right. Just seeing somebody get bashed by the public and they still come out okay, I guess. that was inspirational.
Oh,
and stand firm in what they believe, right?
Correct.
Like, fuck y'all. I believe in this. It's going to be something. And boy, does it.
That I love that doc. He did a really good job, and to have that footage from way back then, record everything.
So,
Content matters.
Exactly. Tell that to LA rapper.
Right.
Come on now.
Kanye had foresight, and you can't even get these rappers to like post a photo of themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I just read that Cootie and Chike, right? Mm-hmm. They got $30 million from Netflix to get that.
That's
footage.
right.
Lying.
30 million. They got 30 million. To
As
get that
they
footage.
should. They should have got more.
Right.
They should have got more, but
Because he's $1 billion man. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
true.
30 million is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. Like, and they both got that. They're boys from way back. Dope.
they'll
God
be
is
able to
good.
make
That's
but-
good, though.
He
Ooh,
did. He
30
did.
mil. I'm like, yeah.
When I was watching that, the thing that kept sticking out to me is like, how did he keep from losing that content? Because you record something every week. You know how big these
Right.
file sizes are.
How do you keep it so long?
And then I was gonna say that some of the footage is tape footage.
Tape footage from
Like,
way back
Like,
when.
what if he moves?
Bro.
water damage, fire
Something.
damage, sun damage,
Sun
all
damage,
this shit
something.
can happen. So I'm just like,
Pressure,
wow, the
heat.
fact that he was able to, he deserves
Yeah,
that
he
30
deserves the
mil.
30 million, definitely. 'Cause
Yes.
It was like the
It's amazing.
best documentary I've watched in a very long time.
Very
Same.
long time.
It was a very good
There's
one.
been some good docs. There's been some really good docs coming out recently. Like I felt like the Janet one was really good. I finally got a chance to watch
I
that.
didn't see that one.
That one's
I gotta
really
watch that one
good.
too.
Mary J's doc is really good as well.
Yeah, I like that one.
You interviewed Mary J. Blige.
Yes, I did.
How was that?
Please talk
Oh my
about that.
God.
I
Is
forgot
she
to
not
ask that.
like the
She
best?
was just kind and polite and professional. It's when she dropped her new wine. I
Yes.
guess Sun Goddess
Oh,
wine.
yep.
Sun Goddess?
So she sent me some bottles of
Was
it.
it fire?
Yay.
Oh, it was amazing.
Oh, my
I'm not a
God.
big wine drinker, but
You were like,
for me,
it was
that
hitting.
was good.
So good.
So it came in this big, beautiful case, and then I got to open it on Zoom with her,
Oh
and
my
then have a
I
few minutes to
love
ask her a
that.
couple questions.
Not me secondhand fanning.
Okay.
I'm like, oh,
I know. When I read that, I was like,
Mary.
oh my God, we're
But
gonna be
it's
sick.
crazy because I sent her publicist one email and got that interview, and then look how we have to pull teeth to get interviews from our rappers. It's just so that's just so crazy. To
That's
me.
so crazy.
Honestly, off air, Lexie and I were having a conversation and we were talking about somebody we might want to reach out to. And I was like, you know what? Just shoot the fucking shot, because most people are going to be like, yeah, I'm coming. Like, even with you, Ray was like, you know what? Let's ask him. Just
ask
why
him.
not? And the fact that you pulled up, so it's the same thing. Like Mary J, anybody, press is important, and that content that you're writing up
Is so important.
even more important.
Yes.
So it just goes back to like, show up to the interviews, guys.
Please.
Yeah.
Show up to the photo
Show
shoots. I'm
up.
trying to put you on the cover.
Come
Like,
on. Just stand firm and stand on what you say. Like, be about it.
If you say you're gonna be somewhere, be there.
Be
You know
about
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah.
That's important.
It's important. It's important. Respect.
because at the end of the day, it's your brand, it's your name.
Duh.
And vice versa for
Exactly.
both of us.
Of course.
Right? Yeah.
Man.
I feel that. But I think that's amazing that you got to have a moment with Mary J.
Yeah,
know.
I think about it sometimes.
That's amazing.
And I'm not gonna lie, when she was like watching my stories when I posted it, I started screenshotting it. So I'm like, man, you posted my
Okay.
motherfucking story.
I would have too.
Period.
I'm sending that shit straight to my mama.
Period.
Look, no more pain. Look at Mary. Look at Mary.
Yeah, that was cold. That's a
Through
highlight.
it. Damn. That's a highlight. That's a lifetime highlight for sure.
Definitely.
For sure. So what else are you watching?
Yes.
Hip Hop Evolution. I watch every night on Netflix. Like I fall asleep to it. Like I just cut it on.
That's your shit?
Watch it over and over and over and over.
You can recite it at this point.
Pretty much. I can tell you the order of it from start to finish.
That is a great series, though.
I love it.
Great.
It's so perfect.
It's
so
amazing.
perfect.
Son, you gotta get to New York.
I gotta go to New
You
York. huh?
gotta get to New York, dude.
Right.
I know we're obviously putting on for LA, but I feel like if you took this same hustle and
And
mentality in
energy?
New York,
Yes,
like
you
they would
kill
eat this
it.
shit up.
Yeah.
But we gonna put on for the city, and the city better respect it.
I'm just prioritizing. I don't want to be like,
No.
Snoop Dogg had said, I would say New York first. You remember that clip?
Mm-hmm,
It was on Breakfast Club. It's like, no, I feel like I would obviously want to establish a day in LA, and I'm definitely planning on doing different cities. So New York,
Oh.
I gotta go.
it ain't
Got
nothing
it.
but a
You're gonna
but
kill
time.
it. You're gonna kill it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And what else do I watch? I watch BMF, but that's on break. Oh, Tommy, well, Power Force.
Yes.
Nobody calls it. Nobody
calls it Force.
You know what I'm talking about.
Exactly
Tommy.
what everybody says.
Tommy.
Like, I refuse to call it Force.
No,
It's
like-
Tommy.
It is
But
Tommy.
it's the best one.
Yeah.
Hey, I love it.
You think it's the best one?
It's the best one.
I don't know. The acting is tough.
The best
for
one,
me.
Ray?
It's the best one because it's not all this. It's forced.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying?
It's-
like somebody
gonna
gets
take
shot
this
every
shit.
episode.
Yeah.
That's not happening on the other powers. Like you get
In
you
the
gotta-
beginning, it was happening on Power.
Yeah,
The
but-
beginning of Power was legendary. Let's be honest.
I mean, Power Ghost and like towards the end of the original Power, it
Yes.
started getting very dramatic. It's all about
Yes.
lawyers and bail
Yeah.
money and stuff like that.
He's
who's,
right.
who's fucking who and all
You're
that.
like, no, I want the
true.
the
I like,
drug,
you know,
the connect,
right.
the
Right.
exchanges.
Who's getting shot today? Let's
Where's
go.
the crackhead?
So I like it because Tommy's the shooter. It's not too much about the politics with him. It's
Right.
more so about the force.
act-
I
The
think that's
force,
what it's
yeah.
called, force.
Right.
I love it. It's the best one.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm rocking
look,
with it.
I like that perspective. I like that perspective right
Thank
there.
you.
You watching anything else? Obviously, Snowfall. I'm gonna assume.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I was going to ask
yeah.
about that. You please tell me you watch Snowfall.
I love
How you
Snowfall.
feeling?
You do. Okay. Have you been a fan since day one, too?
Day one.
Okay. Okay.
How could you not?
Rest in peace, John Singleton.
Obviously.
Yes.
I am. This season's kind of slow. I'll say that.
Yes.
None of people have died yet.
No, somebody died. The white boy died.
That threw me, and I couldn't
I
believe.
saw it coming.
Nah. Yeah. He was too shifty.
But Franklin was the one.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought Peaches was gonna do it?
Peaches could barely
the thing.
stand.
I think Peaches has HIV.
That's
Same.
what we
That's
talked
what-
about.
yeah,
That's
same.
what we
Peaches
talked
has
about.
HIV.
Same.
That's what we talked. It's the early stages of it. You don't know.
because it's like the 80s or something. Right?
Exactly.
like-
It's
I
like
think
they would
87,
write that
88.
in. I think they would write that.
That's
in.
what she said. And you know what? That's a good point because he like doesn't know he's like sick type
Right,
shit.
right. Yeah,
He
I
keeps
think-
saying it's a summer cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Like-
it's every episode, so they keep leaning in on that. So I'm like, does he have HIV?
Like right.
So that's what it is. But it's cool. I'm gonna keep watching.
Yeah.
But, the episodes have been kind of. Like,
It's been a little. I don't know
dry.
how I also don't know how I'm feeling about the baby mama.
that's,
she's
the
a
whole
fed.
world talk about.
She's a fed. She's a fed.
You think so?
I don't trust her.
Looking funny in the
I don't
light.
trust
Yes.
her either. I don't
She's
like how
looking
she
funny in the light.
dresses.
I feel like they always.
I don't
get-
like how she dresses.
Me
I feel like that's not
neither.
how drug dealers' baby mamas dress. You know
Like
what
where did
I mean?
I? You know what
I
I,
know it's
asked
the
Ray the other
80s,
day? I
but
was like, where did they meet?
Yeah, like
Where were they in
a
the
hookah
same place?
lounge.
They don't
like,
have no backstory to them. They just threw her in there, and then she's pregnant. What'd you say?
He said where they meet a hookah lounge.
A hookah lounge.
You don't stop.
They didn't have hookah
Right.
lounges back then.
No, it's the 80s. They
Okay.
met at a house party or something. Not even though, because look how she dresses like a
She
librarian.
dresses like a great auntie or something. I just don't like. I don't like her clothes. I have nothing against her.
It's the
but
80s, but they could have gave her some high-waisted jeans tight. She could be looking way sexier.
BMF. What's the mama in BMF be dressing
Be
fly?
fitted as fuck.
Oh, she's worrisome though. Excuse me, she's very
Hella worrisome.
So all she does is complain about stuff that I feel like is her husband's fault. But,
All right. So anything else you watching? You gave us a nice list.
You give us a really good list.
yeah, I mean, I like a lot of shows to be honest. Ozark, I just finished that.
Oh, isn't it great?
I hate Wendy, but I love it.
Wendy's a crazy
You know,
motherfucker.
yeah. Honestly,
doesn't listen to her
I've grown to
husband.
hate her. I have too.
I've grown to hate
I
her.
the
have.
problem.
She's the problem, low key. Marty is just.
He's good at what he does.
He's so good at what he does, and he tries
He'll
his
clean
hardest.
anything up. Sometimes I'm like, how does that even work out?
Yeah.
All right, Marty, whatever you say.
Literally, he just makes it happen, Captain, and I'm with it. I love the way he reacts in situations because it's so like, yeah, well, we're just gonna have to kill him. So get ready for tomorrow, get some sleep.
Yeah, he's cool.
And I'm just
said
like,
he's cool.
how
We gotta
is he
kill him, get ready. Yeah,
no,
he's
literally,
cool.
like it's insane. It's a great fucking show. I'm sad that it's like gonna be the last season.
He
But
deserves
how
better.
long?
He
How
deserves
long are
so
they
much
gonna
better.
keep that going?
Right.
Yeah,
It's the
so
fifth. It's the
tie
fifth
it up.
season, right? Or fifth, fourth, something
I
like
think
that.
it's like the
like
fourth season, but I just want them to kill Wendy before the show.
That's what
I'm
you
dead.
want.
I feel like
I
that's
can't wait.
just wait to kill her.
I
I'm
can't
glad they
wait.
killed Darlene. I hated that bitch.
No, I like Darlene.
You did.
He
I
even said it
respect
with a bit of an accent. Did you? I like Darlene.
I know.
I respect her. She kills whoever disrespects her
She
on her
does.
property.
On site.
She
If you
does.
if
On
you
her
disrespect
property.
On her property,
She
she's
doesn't
gonna
play.
kill you.
That's
And
very
I,
true.
I respect it. It's fair.
It's fair.
She said,
fair.
"This is
It's
my
logical,
house.
at least.
These are house rules."
Right, yeah.
But it's not
You
logical.
die.
Just so
Yeah.
you know, just so you know, talk crazy about house and you die.
But then so does she, because it's like you don't do that with the cartel, and then it's like you die, and
Yeah.
then there's her and White.
Why?
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 Her and White.
I like Ruth.
Ruth.
Oh, I love
That's my
Ruth.
baby,
I
yeah.
love.
You said that's my
Ruth.
baby.
baby.
Right? She's
Yeah.
That's
great.
baby.
She's a
Yeah.
great actress. Great.
She's killing that role.
She's
Okay.
like little Marty.
yeah.
She is.
Yeah.
Just with that thick ass accent.
And she gets really mad. She gets a little more
Yeah.
mad. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, so you said you watch a lot of documentaries, right? And interviews.
Mm-hmm.
So what about these recent Drink Champs episodes? Have you tapped into those?
If you're talking about the game one, yes. I watched that this
First of
morning.
all, that shit is 4 hours.
Over 4 hours.
They're always so long, the Drink Champs interviews.
I feel bad when
'Cause
my
they're just
episodes
faded.
are 2 hours.
Right.
4 hours is
It's
something to
you,
talk
like,
about.
Cut on and you kind of like watch
Do
it,
everything
fall
else.
asleep
Right.
or that.
Yeah.
You know, but I fell asleep on it and I watched it again this morning. Just this morning, I finished the game, the second half of the game, because I fell asleep.
Okay. So I watched a good portion of it.
He had some hot
How
takes.
about how long?
He had some hot takes.
Some hot
Probably
takes.
like a good 2 hours. I probably sat there and watched, listened to, maybe more than that.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel about the comment that Kanye has done more for Dr. Dre in
More for-
2 weeks?
More for game
Excuse
than
me.
Dr. Dre.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks.
I feel like the 2 weeks part makes it cap.
Right.
Because, you know, we did see Game in the Kanye doc. So
Right.
they obviously, and they have records together. So they have, you know, a good rapport, I'm sure. But the 2 weeks makes it cap. Like, that's
Come
not
on,
the
bro.
truth. Like,
Stop
no.
it. Stop
You
it.
can't say
Maybe
that.
you should have just said recently.
As of late or something.
Maybe
but
it's something like
Yeah.
that.
the 2 weeks.
The game said happened when he had that first session in Aftermath. He met 50 Cent.
Yes,
Yeah.
the first session of Aftermath,
Like a
he
dream.
met 50 Cent
Snoop
while he
Dogg.
was Snoop Dogg, while 50 Cent was recording
In the club.
in the club.
Yeah, it's hard to.
And then he got put on a songwriter. I was just like, I
don't buy
can't see
it.
that as being true.
But you know what? I was happy, not just about the whole interview, but especially about the Kanye quote. I was happy that he said it because I like to shed light on that behavioral pattern of rappers from the West Coast. As
Okay.
far as like maybe just that unappreciativeness, if that's a word, or you know, that being ungrateful or whatnot.
I think they get very caught up in being in the moment. You know what I mean? Like the memory don't run deep after a while. It's just what you did for me lately.
No, you
Yeah.
can express
What
your
you did for me lately.
your dismay with any actions, recent actions or past actions or whatever. But if somebody puts you in a position like that, I feel like there's a certain respect
Yeah.
you should at least have
Same.
for that person. I feel like a lot of our rappers don't necessarily have that.
Yeah.
You see them bite the hand. You know.
You bite the hand that
Often.
fed them.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, often.
We had talked about this a couple episodes too. Like, yeah, they don't help each other out much. I feel like that's also what LA rappers are lacking. They don't, collaborate more, help each other out, plug each other, thinking it's going to take off their plate by helping
The
somebody else.
camaraderie is not
Yeah.
Atlanta doesn't do that. Atlanta rappers all be fucking collab and do it together. Even Chicago rappers, they do it
Yeah.
together. You know what I mean? We're seeing the Detroit scene pop up now, and they're doing that. Like, we need to hop on that. It's not a bad idea. Go ahead
Not
and
at all.
jump on each other's tracks, collab, do remixes. Like you said, that was so fucking crucial. Like, do remixes with everybody. Like, throw fucking Ty Dolla $igns on the hook, bro.
Yeah, the teamwork ain't there for me.
The teamwork is not there. Teamwork really does make the dream work. And I
Facts,
feel like,
facts.
yeah, like stop being hesitant or anti like collaboration or like help each one teach one, type shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
And I feel like if you watch the game interview, you kind of, it's like a mirror to the city. Like it's kind of like he's not the only one who acts like that. Is what I'm
Right.
saying.
Not at all.
From my
Right.
experience.
Not at
You
all.
get what I'm saying? So I'm happy about it because I want people to see like, yeah, this is how the
This how y'all
average rapper out here
This is on
knows
brand.
about stuff. Like, definitely,
Yeah.
it's not shocking at all. It's funny, it's funny.
Yeah.
And I like Class Azul too, I guess. So that was cool.
Go ahead, ring the bell. Go ahead. I know you
Ring
wanted
the
to ring the
bell.
bell.
Ring.
Ring the
I don't
bell.
have the ring. It's fine. I don't have the Jacob ring. Jacob didn't give me
It
a
was
ring.
it's inscribed.
Yes.
It's inscribed in
inside.
it. You
Can
got
you
it.
see it?
You got it.
That
You gotta
man-
I was
grab
like,
it.
okay.
have you ever drank a whole bottle of that?
Yes.
I have.
Yes.
And yeah, I was sick. I'll never do that
Because
again.
it's cheap.
What you mean it's cheap? It's
It's cheap.
$104.
Yeah, because you're paying for the marketing in that cool
Oh,
ass
the
bottle.
cheap liquor.
Yes, and even
That's
the
the
owner
theory.
said that. No,
Yeah.
the
Oh, for real?
yeah.
Oh, you learned something new. I didn't know that. I thought that cough syrup was expensive.
He said
That's why it burns the way it does.
It's a little sweet.
It tastes like cough syrup, but I like it. It's good with pineapple
You like the
juice.
experience. You want to ring the bell and hey, shots.
Yep.
I want
Marketing.
the money.
Marketing.
Marketing.
But any other interviews that you may have watched? That one was the one for me.
That one was the one. I mean, that's just motherfuckers
It's also
getting
4
drunk.
hours.
Yeah, getting drunk, everybody got an opinion, right?
Yeah,
Just
that's
like,
true.
Just like assholes, everybody got one. So They're going to say what they want to say.
For sure.
Drunk as fuck. Like, Jay is a good person. Game is really a good person, but he's definitely an emotional person. I think that runs off of that. And that's a good thing. That's a good quality, I think, for an artist. But, you know, after 4 hours in with fucking Noriega and them, like,
Now
I don't
stuff we
know.
shouldn't be saying on air is
Yeah,
recorded.
it's being said. And here we
I know.
are. And it's time to go home.
It was an
okay?
experience.
It was
I'll
cool.
say that. It was definitely an experience, but, you know, shout out to him.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
sure. All right. Well, I think you gave us a great list of things.
Thank you.
fLexx, you watching anything you want to talk about?
No, not much. I mean, I tapped in with Snowfall, obviously weekly. I'm sad. I'm also sad that's it's going to be the last season of Snowfall, too.
coming
But
quick.
again, like, well, how many more seasons are they going to take it? Every great show, I feel like, is anywhere from 5 to 8.
6.
You know, maybe 8 if they can stretch it. Like, the Breaking Bads and stuff did well.
Entourage was 8.
Entourage, yeah. You know, some shows can do it.
Entourage after a while was just like, all right, guys.
Don't do that. That's my favorite show.
Is that your favorite
Yes,
show ever?
don't do that.
Don't
Who's your
do it.
character? Who's your favorite?
Oh man, drama. Johnny Drama, because he was pathetic. It was funny. That guy
he
got
said he was pathetic.
he got calf implants, like something.
Like,
wrong
who
with
does
him.
that,
Something
Calf
wrong.
implants?
Like, it's not even that serious.
I love
He was
Johnny
trying
Drama.
anything.
Do some calf raises, bro. Come on.
I feel him though. I can't get calves to save my life, guys.
Document your workouts.
But he would go around like
telling you.
staring at other guys' calf.
Like,
no.
look at his. Look
yeah,
at this
like
guy.
Johnny Drama is
You're
just
too much.
like,
That's your
my
favorite?
favorite TV character ever.
Really?
Yes,
Ever?
ever.
That's a
Yes.
good one.
I grew
He's
up
a
on
character.
Entourage.
Okay. That's like Ray's favorite show.
Oh, for real?
That's one of them.
Okay. The movie was weak though.
Movie was hella weak.
Movie was not
That
good.
happens.
Give me your top 3 shows real quick.
Entourage, Curb Your Enthusiasm,
Okay.
It's a good one.
and Boardwalk.
Empire.
Boardwalk Empire.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot of people's favorite. That is a good show.
That's a real good
That's
show.
Yeah.
long too, right?
It's
and it's got like
long. Yes.
everybody in it.
Long.
Yeah. You see a lot of
Yeah.
just famous actors
A
early
lot.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't get into
Is that a
Boardwalk.
boring 3 though? Is that boring? I guess.
It's not boring.
It's not
I
boring.
think
I got
it's-
into it too, but it's a lot of seasons.
I think you have very like dry, like highbrow humor.
Yeah.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
is great.
Oh goodness.
Is great.
Yeah.
All right, fLexx. You watching any? Not really, right?
Not really, just kind of the same old stuff. I don't think I have anything new this week.
So, two more things to check out. Super Pumped, which is with what is his name? Joseph Gordon-Levitt. So, this is about the owner of Uber
Ah.
and how he started Uber and like just his
Was it a
personality.
drunk night? Is what I want to know.
No, he knew he was going to do this shit. And he knew he was going to change the game. And it just shows you his level of, one, drive, but also just like, this man's fucking crazy. Yeah, he's insane.
Where's he from?
So, where's this? I'm not sure. But
Was he not from the Bay?
I think they were in Silicon Valley. Yeah. So then they were in the Bay doing this at least. There's 2 episodes out right now. So it literally just started. And it shows you from his first failed startup to the new one. So check that one out. And then the other thing that dropped is, and I'm surprised you didn't see this, the Lakers documentary. Or
That
the
dropped?
Lakers show.
Yeah, it just dropped.
Oh.
Yeah, it just dropped. So Winning Time, the rise of the Lakers dynasty.
Oh, what? We're tapping in.
It's also listed as a dark comedy, so this should be fucking good.
Interesting.
Yeah, it should be really good.
That's an
The
interesting genre.
the cast looks really good. It's a mix of new faces, some supporting faces, Adrian Brony. So I'm excited. I think they did a really good job casting. I don't know if you guys saw any of the previews for it.
What does it come on?
So this is going to be on Showtime.
Okay.
Yeah. And it looks fucking great.
I can't wait.
It's all about the 70s and the start of the
They've
Lakers
been talking
just
about this for a
dominating.
while.
That's
Like,
interesting.
yeah, it's going to be lit.
I mean, we talk about LA.
Gotcha.
We can't get more
You're a
LA
Laker
than
fan,
Lakers. Come on. Oh.
I was a Lakers fan.
What?
Until the season when they started losing.
No, like as a child, I was a Laker fan. Like, but as an adult, I'm a Raptors fan.
I'm
Hold on, how did
upset.
this happen?
I'm upset.
Became a Raptors fan.
How? Like, who drew you to the Raptors?
Right.
I had a homie. who like always had Raptors game on at his house, and I used to go over there and watch them. I was just impressed with how they played, and I just like how they play more than I like how the Lakers play as of late. But like childhood wise,
I like how anybody plays better than we play as of late. I mean, if we're being honest,
the Lakers aren't doing anything
for me.
Until you guys, until the coaching situation changes and until certain like administration things change, I'm just not gonna be a Lakers fan. I'm not gonna subscribe.
Administration.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you're with us when we're winning, but you're not with us when we're losing.
You guys this is LA, so it's like
we're still winners. We still got the most banners.
I understand that, but you have to put on and like you guys aren't playing Lakers basketball. I went to a Lakers game a couple weeks ago when you guys played Memphis.
When you guys,
it's
you guys.
Oh, you guys.
He said it 3 times. He said you guys 3 times.
Said no.
DeJon.
A day in LA, but I'm watching basketball in Canada.
Right. Okay.
You just gotta pick somebody else from another city in America. You get what I'm saying?
So your loyalties in the U.S. stay with the Lakers.
Yeah, I went foreign.
I'm dead.
I hate anybody talk about overseas with it, but that's not
If it ain't
overseas.
foreign, it's foreign.
I went across the border. And I went foreign.
It ain't foreign, it's boring.
No, Raptors nice. Siakam's hurt, but
Oh my God. You know what?
I'm hurt.
I like you.
I'm hurt for that.
I like you.
I wanted to have the full circle moment, you know? Do you
No.
like the fucking Dodgers? I mean,
I don't watch baseball.
It's cool to
Rams.
be like, Dodgers
I don't
won.
watch football.
Oh, no, not at all. Just basketball.
I watch like Super Bowl, some
Okay.
playoff games. If it's Thanksgiving, obviously we'll watch football.
was it great to see the Rams take it home? I don't know.
Absolutely.
It's great for the
that
city.
Super Bowl
Well,
was
at least we
just-
have that.
Definitely. Don't be like that. I will sit and watch a Lakers game, but I'm going to be upset. I'm going to scream at the television.
Right. It's true. It's an emotional
But
experience.
you've gotten to the point where you're not putting it on. You're not even going to turn it on.
Not to upset myself. No, I'm
I
already upset
respect
enough
you.
with the music.
'Cause-
like, so you're going to have me
I can't
like,
walk around angry.
all the
I'm
time.
going to need like some vitamin B12 or something.
I'm
like,
dead.
'cause my eye will start twitching. Like,
Nothing.
like I can't.
Oh my God, my cheeks hurt, bro. Oh my God.
Oh my, not the
You're not-
eye
you're
twitching,
You're not
bro.
going to stress me out with them Lakers.
I
I'll
can't
leave that
do
to
it.
y'all.
No, I feel that.
That's Ray. He'll put the game on just to be like, you
No.
don't care about the game.
Yeah, like you just.
I've
be
sat this
screaming.
season out. I'm over it. I don't want to do. I don't want to hate poor Russ more than I already do. Like it's.
I don't hate him. I just want him on a different
I don't hate him
team.
either. Hate's a strong word, but I just really, really want him on a different team.
I would love if he was somewhere
preferably
else.
in China or something. Melo can go too.
He said it's time for Melo to
He
retire.
with the
Yeah,
China.
Melo needs to definitely
Oh
be
fuck.
in Beijing or something.
Oh.
It's that
Beijing.
time. It's not that time.
Cut the cameras.
Dead ass.
Dead ass.
He said it's time for him to go.
Yeah,
Pack it up, buddy.
You were really serious.
Clean out your locker.
Well, I mean, sometimes, yeah. You need
You
to
know,
know when
he's
to throw
not
in the
doing
towel.
anything but standing in that corner.
He just keeps getting these little $1 million contracts. No big deal. Just, one seasoners.
But I'm just hoping this is the last one. It's like,
Right.
oh,
Hopefully this is his last.
I did not plan on speaking about sports, but I have to say this.
Right.
Ben fucking Simmons, you are the wackest player.
Wackest?
You are so fucking whack, bro. You sat here and you cried and you bitched and you complained when you were on the Sixers about how you wanted to fucking be traded. You got traded to a team that you should start contributing to and keep their standing solid. And you went there and you're still not playing. Harding, and I am not a Harding fan. Harding sat there and came out and dropped 40 on his old work
squad.
on his old team.
Simmons is a dud.
Bruh,
He's a dud.
You are taking up space for somebody who should be in the league right now. Such a dud. And I know you could probably cross me up if you decided to pick up the ball. But that does not mean anything because right now you are wasting fucking space and everyone's
money.
energy. And if I got to hear Stephen A. fucking scream about that shit one more time, I'm going to lose my shit.
You're channeling it. You're
am.
channeling
Sorry.
it. No,
I'm
it's
coming
good.
in hot.
You're
but
passionate, but it's great. It's
That's me
yeah.
watching the Lakers
It's a
game.
good take, and
I
honestly,
feel you. Maybe I need some B12. My eye twitching and shit.
I don't know. I feel like he's pretty useless right now too, to be honest. So I'm gonna just be real. Keep it real.
I've been letting it slide. I've been holding that one in. That's why it came out so hot.
You felt almost more passionate about that than you do about your James Harden, rants. So that was deep.
too much money. They spend too much money on him, right?
On
They
who,
do.
James Harden?
Yeah, he's not worth the
He's a big
200
Philly
something.
cheesesteak.
Yeah, I don't
Come
get,
on.
I don't get the
What does
200.
that mean?
He's a big
Yeah.
Philly cheesesteak. He's not even in shape anymore. Yeah.
It's them 200 M's. He's getting like 200 plus M's.
He's
right?
not even in shape. Like, he's not doing nothing for me. He's like, yes, 200.
Yeah, he's getting like 200.
He's spending
everything.
time
You're a
in the club.
professional athlete.
Yeah.
You better be be in the top tip-top shape, getting the tip-top quality,
Top.
He's gonna get
eating the tip-top foods.
What'd you say?
the money. He's friends with the GM.
He
He's
is.
friends with
Of course he's friends and buddies. They go to the strip club together
friends with
and get
Meek
chicken
Mill,
wings and fries.
and Meek Mill is friends with the owner.
Oh, so it's biased.
Oh,
Or favoritism.
absolutely. Yo, he
Nepotism.
landed in Philly and dapped up the GM.
They just want to run the city.
What's up, my guy?
What basketball player daps up a
The GM.
What?
Oh, okay.
That's true.
Like daps him up.
Because they're friends.
Daps him up.
Like not shakes his hand, but daps
Daps
him
up
up.
the
Not,
GM.
not thank you for this opportunity,
Right.
but my guy.
My guy.
Nah, we've been trying to do this.
My guy.
Throw some money in the strip club after this.
Bro, that's exactly what that is.
We had no plans on speaking about sports today,
We
but
got into the thick of it.
But
Yes.
I'm glad we did.
Yes.
It's the truth.
it's the truth.
You know, this is it's always an interesting basketball season when the Lakers are losing for me because I just feel like it's not real life.
It's all a dream.
We had every opportunity. We had a stacked squad, but it's not in the cards.
I knew.
You knew?
I knew it wasn't gonna fit. I said him. No, it's not gonna work.
You knew
No.
it. Not him.
I had a
Not
bet,
him.
Had a bet with a friend for like $200. He was like 10 games, and then your opinion will change. That didn't happen.
It did not happen.
Run me my money.
Right. Wait, do you guys think the Suns are gonna go back to the championship?
They're not gonna go all the way, so it doesn't matter. Chris Paul's not winning the ring.
Damn.
Yeah. Is he cursed?
Honestly, I think his best chance was during the bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his opportunity to
That
get
was
one
his
of them
best
things
chance.
and pull a kid. In my opinion, I'm
Yep.
out. I'm one
Yep.
and done. You know what
You
I
can't
mean?
talk shit about me. I still
Yeah,
got
I
mine.
out, but
Yeah.
no, he didn't do that. I think it's over for Chris Paul.
Damn.
Yeah, he's gonna be one of those Google greatest point guard of all time. His face pops up type niggas.
Like an Iverson.
But then his argument is he never got the chip. That's the argument.
I mean, well, that's David Stern, rest in peace, fault. That's because I feel like at
Iverson
that
never won a
time,
chip
he
too,
was-
though,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Yeah. Damn. Great
Nope.
players.
Iverson gets respect because
He changed the game.
He brought ghetto in my opinion,
Exactly.
he brought ghetto
He brought-
fabulousness
Yep.
to
The
basketball.
culture
Yeah.
to basketball.
He made it hood.
Exactly.
We had this conversation on one of these episodes.
where it was Shaq and Kobe, like you weren't gonna beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean,
Yeah.
can't be done.
It is what it is. Nice shirt, Ray.
Yeah. I was like, all this
Oh,
Iverson
yeah.
talk.
Oh, yeah.
He got on the
That
Iverson
No big deal.
fire. Well, look, we can obviously talk about TV and sports all day, but
Right.
let's take this back to another topic we can talk all day about.
Music.
So
Heat
this
Seekers.
is Heat Seekers. If you don't know, you should know. Heat Seekers is all the music we've been rocking to, everything we want to put you onto. So I'm excited because we have some specially tailored questions for you
Yes, we do.
Okay.
to get into. The first one is, what is either your biggest or your first hip hop memory?
My first memory of hip hop was my pops playing Diddy, I Need a Girl Part 2, probably.
Ooh.
Could be part 1, probably Part 2.
Now your pop's
Come
playing
on.
it.
Yeah.
I need a girl to ride,
Right. I need
Come
a
on.
girl to
Oh,
make
no,
I said
part
part
two.
two, but I used to hear that one too.
Okay.
But we would get part 2 sometimes
Oh.
too. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
With Mario Winans.
Yeah, I was going to say with the other three singers.
Right, yeah.
Not the other three.
Who was it? It was Mario Winans, Genuine,
and Loon.
and Loon?
I think so.
Yeah, I think
Usher
it
was on the
Lil.
first one?
Usher's the first one, yeah.
Okay.
I like
That's
the
the one I
first one
remember.
better though, but the
Yeah.
first memory was the
First ones are always better.
Right.
Okay. That's a good one. All right. I like
That's
that.
a great memory.
Definitely.
Good. You want to hit him with the next question, Flex?
Okay. So, should we take it on into that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get spicy and pricey. So we have a question we like to ask everybody on the show. What is a couple artists that you think are underrated?
Underrated artist, Airplane James.
You know what?
This
His
is the
name
second
has come
time.
up
Yeah.
2 times in 3
Oh, for real?
episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. God is good. That's
Yep.
dope.
Yep. This is the second time somebody's told us about Airplane James.
Shout out to Ian and House of Orange.
Yep.
They were the first one.
Yep.
Yeah, Airplane James one of my favorite artists out.
Wow. Okay.
Like just period.
That's
And you know what? He's on the list, and I saw his score right after, and I was like, "That's solid, though."
He's
He's
new.
solid across. Yeah, he's solid across the board.
Consistent.
He didn't do bad in anything.
Yeah.
So he's one of my, like, in my opinion, people should check him out. That's
Check
what
him
I-
out. Okay.
Just, you know, check him out.
You're the second. That's the second rec in 3 episodes.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah. Who else? Airplane James, Cal Banks, who signed to Red Bull Records. He's overlooked.
Cal Banks.
Yes, he has a record with K Camp, and then he has a.
I love
he has a
K-Camp.
record
I
with-
love K Camp.
Me too.
Oh, he's bringing R&B back, isn't he?
Is that R&B?
Is it? I
want-
think so.
That's just vibe music. I
Okay,
don't wanna-
vibe.
Yeah, I don't want to
Okay.
call that R&B. But
He said, I don't want to call that
yeah,
R&B.
I don't
Oh.
want to call. I mean, yeah, K Camp R&B.
Okay, hits R&B, like a Pretty Ricky R&B.
It's just like it's a vibe.
Yeah.
It's just,
Pretty Ricky's real R&B.
It's-
Like-
People singing, don't do that.
But he can't be singing.
he be like rap singing.
Oh, okay.
And then also the third artist I would have to. You said 3, right?
Yep.
3 artists. The third artist that's underrated. YS from Compton, or he's gonna say Bompton.
Yeah.
If it was him, he'd say bomb.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
YS from Compton.
That's
he's
a good one.
definitely- He signed Alamo Records.
Okay.
And, he's overlooked. He has a song called All Week with Payroll Giovanni from Detroit that I play every day. It just slaps. So make sure you check out YS too.
Okay, perfect.
You giving good recommendations.
Real good.
Perfect. So, who's an artist you feel is overrated? We're going to get
Yep.
spicy and
And
pricey.
pricey.
I started looking around.
Yeah, I was like, nobody can help you with this
Overrated.
answer.
Make the
So,
episode boring.
I don't want to say he's overrated. I'll just put it like this. So Vince Staples got a low grade on the report card.
He did. I seen that. He got a really low grade.
I don't necessarily care for his music, but since the report card, he put out a record with Mustard called Magic, and they dropped a video for it today, and I love the record.
Okay.
okay.
So before this record, I would say like he's overrated. Like I don't really get it. I like him as a personality. I think he's funny.
I say
He's
the
a cool
same
person.
thing.
All that.
Music-wise, it's a few for me, but I can't be like,
Vince
this is
Staples.
the, yeah.
Slapping him in the car.
No,
Yeah.
no. But like outside of that, he's a vibe. You know,
Yeah.
he's a vibe. But I would say that I do like the song that he dropped today.
Okay.
Okay. And what is it called?
Magic.
Magic.
Produced
Okay,
by
I'm gonna check it
Mustard.
out. I'm gonna check it
Okay.
out.
All right. We're going to check that out for sure. Thank you for an answer.
Yes.
And just because we say you're overrated, it's not a bad thing.
it doesn't mean you're horrible.
To-
Or,
just to
you know.
me.
To you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And maybe put that as some fire under your ass and work on it a little more.
He doesn't care.
You know?
I think
Vince
he's
Staples don't care.
He's eating just fine without our opinions.
Vince
Best
Staples
believe.
don't care.
Yeah.
and he's really honest about his music himself. He's like, I know, I've watched several interviews, but even outside of that, I just think he's a good personality. Like you said, I think he should start a podcast.
He should. I've
would
heard him on a
fucking
few.
Kill it.
He was
He's
good on
hilarious.
Mike Tyson's podcast too. He's in a good on a few podcasts.
Joe Budden podcast has been on there.
Joe
Yes.
Budden too. Yeah, he should start his.
I know Joe is trying to convince him to get his own podcast.
Yeah, he
but
should get one.
He's hilarious. I remember had me dying. He was like, I'm a super saver. I will sign up for any loyalty program. And I was like, no, I feel you, dog, because I'd be so happy when they're like, your 12th meal's free.
Like
and
a
I'd be
couponer,
like,
yeah.
like, give me that free meal.
Okay, so that's his thing because I know he doesn't smoke or drink. So that's probably
Right,
his thing.
yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
everybody has a thing. That's his thing.
Is
probably.
couponers
That's dope.
super
dope.
saver.
if you if you didn't smoke or drink, what would your thing be?
If I didn't smoke or drink, it'd probably be like bacon. Like,
Nice.
yeah,
I feel
bacon.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Other than the peach cobbler, what's your thing?
Oh, to bake, and I'm not the best baker, but I want to get into it when I get some time. Like red velvet cupcakes is something
Okay.
I know how to throw together, so I can
Yum.
improve on that and get better with that. Yeah.
Okay.
I
My
like that.
stepmom taught me how to make those.
Baking is all about like timing
science.
and
It's
temperature.
Science.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
The
Pinch
timing
too
though,
much salt, your whole shit is gummy now.
a minute too long, too less.
Overcooked, yeah, or undercooked, yeah. So,
It's scary.
that'd probably be my thing if I wasn't a smoker or drinker.
Yeah.
Or in painting too, because I did a sip and paint a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
Was it
fun.
fire?
And I'm like, oh, I should do this.
Okay.
Do this more.
I get into those sipping paints. I get really into it. It's scary.
Right, yeah, it was like a good release for real. So.
Okay, come on. Art page coming soon.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Art
start painting.
TikTok. Come
Right?
on now, I see it.
That's
Canvases
sick.
everywhere. You
That
know.
is sick.
I see it. Come on, give me the content, sir.
Okay.
He said,
There's
okay.
gonna be canvases everywhere in your house sooner or later. Like just
Painted to LA rap.
Literally.
That's hilarious.
I'm dead.
Okay, you are just breezing through our entire show.
Yes.
You've given us so much music to check out,
So
which
much
I
good content.
absolutely love. You know, let's just take it there. What song are you gonna put on our playlist? I'm really excited for your
the Heat
recommendation.
Seekers?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do.
I love when he says it.
We brought up the Baby Stone Gorillas.
Okay.
Yes.
So their
Put us on.
their new single "Do It Up" featuring Wale the Sensei.
Okay.
Okay.
I love Wale.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I was just saying, literally just saying a couple days before it dropped, I want to hear him on more hooks.
Yes.
And then boom. So it samples "Computer Love" by Zapparati.
Classic.
So it's real West Coast.
Yep.
I'm giving it a
Cali,
whirl.
Super.
Yep.
PCH ready. Like can't wait
Yes.
to cruise
Oh,
to
I'm
it.
about to skate to this.
I know. I was just gonna say that sounds like a
I'm
little
about to
skate on the
skate
beach.
to this.
So it's
getting
called
warm.
"Do It Up."
Oh, okay,
Okay.
cool.
I'm excited.
I'm
for
excited for that. I'm gonna listen to that like on the way home. So that sounds lit.
that. You have given us so many recommendations. Like
I know.
The episode's almost over, and I just want to say this now. You are welcome back whenever.
Whenever.
Oh, let me know.
Yeah,
Whenever you wanna shoot the
whenever
shit.
you want to shoot the shit, you got something coming out. You want
Yes.
to talk about it. Like you are welcome whenever, because we could really talk. There's so
And I
much.
have to have y'all on my show too.
Let's do
Yes,
it.
please,
Let's do it.
please
Let's do it.
come through. We'll pull up
Yes.
anytime, anywhere.
Let's do
Real
it.
shit.
Let's do it. That's
Let's
what
do
we
it.
about.
Yeah.
Because y'all drink too. So.
Yeah.
do.
Oh,
We
we shoot the
do.
shit.
So,
Whatever
we
you wanna
drink,
talk about.
y'all
We're
drink.
with it.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't
Okay.
play.
All right. Be ready to play Uno too. We play Uno.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
Uno
see,
drinking games.
Now,
Uno
wait a
drinking
second.
games. Don't play
You
with
gotta
them.
Tell the story.
So first of all, we're two very competitive people.
Very.
So
I
I
can
don't
see
know.
that.
Very,
He said I
very.
can see
I know
that.
that.
It's dangerously competitive.
It's like really bad. And then if we're
who's better at Uno?
we actually
I'm good at everything. Everything I do, I'm good at, and
Okay.
it's quite. It's scary. It's like I'm over. But no, we're both really good. But I guess it just depends.
yeah, we're very competitive people. So especially don't let us get on a team together because
Okay,
it's bad.
I'm trying to throw like an Uno tournament. I play Uno all the time.
What are the rules though? Can you put two skips down? Can
Yeah,
you put
you can stack. I'm a
Okay, you
stacker.
can
You do
Stack?
5 or 7 cards.
7 cards.
Yep, 'cause you
but
stack.
I don't do overdrawing. You draw once and then you go to the
Okay,
next
good. Yeah, I hate the overdrawers.
'Cause
They're
then it
so
goes
OD.
all
You're gonna play for 4 hours
It's
if
like
you do
playing
that.
Monopoly or something.
Thank you.
Monopoly will end friendships. You can't have a Monopoly tournament.
Oh no.
Uno might
A
be
tournament.
a scuffle.
One game is a tournament.
You might have a scuffle, but you
Yeah.
couldn't do a bunch of niggas playing
No,
Monopoly.
no.
That
No chance.
ends relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that is a great song to add to the
Yes.
playlist. I'm
Super
digging
excited.
that. I'm digging that.
Can't wait.
All right, Flex.
Well, we have had some more new music drop. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Blue Bucks did drop their EP, See the Difference, 4 songs. It's dope. I like Valentine's Day. I actually like all 4 of them. Valentine's Day, they do another sports metaphor, Victor Cruz.
Yeah.
Yep.
See the Difference. They're all hitters, they're all bangers. Tap in. So also, I think I talked about Blast and Zakari's song last week.
Yes.
Sometimes another great song. Blast can do no wrong in my eyes.
He really
It's
hard
can't.
for him to miss.
It's really hard.
It's always in the pocket.
It's
Right.
always in pocket.
Always.
That is a great way to say that. It is
Yeah.
always in pocket. Just
Yeah.
what you need when you need it.
When you need it. But I went down a little rabbit hole of sampling, if you will.
Okay.
Good records, really good classic records always get sampled, and it's like it's hard to go wrong. I feel like a lot of like some artists are known for only sampling because it's just like hard to go wrong with the beat, you know? That's already been done. But I'm gonna do Sugar Free If You Stay Ready. It came on when I was at the gym and I was working out, and I was right. If you fucking stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Hey.
Okay.
If
Lil
you stay ready.
She feeling it today.
Listen,
Come on.
it was hitting. It's featuring Play Ham. Not really familiar. This is also from 1997, you guys. So This is
Right.
old.
Stallless.
But Sugar Free is the GOAT. It's off the
No,
Street
for
Gospel
sure.
album, and a lot of LA cats, you know, I don't say bite his swag, but yeah, obviously because he, you know, came up and put on.
They're influenced by him definitely. You hear it in like One Take J's music.
Yes, the
and
influence is
Frosty,
ridiculous.
Different people like that. Yeah.
Right. Great influence, great homage. So I'm putting that on the playlist.
That is a great song. I grew up on Sugar Free. I grew
Right.
up on DJ Quick. I grew up
Where
on
are we from?
Right.
Okay.
My dog from Pomona. How did I blank on his name that quick?
Pomona.
Who else is from Pomona besides Sugar Free?
Fuck.
I eat
Well,
babies.
We just gonna cut that out because I drew a big blank.
Yeah, I was like, I just know Sugar Free from
That's the only
No,
rapper I know.
my mom was deep in her bag, but We're gonna leave it there.
Yeah. So, Ashley, what have you been listening to, or what have you put on the playlist?
I've been in a very, very deep, and it's not really new, Afrobeats bag. I've really
I knew it.
been stuck here, and I just can't get out. The song that I'm gonna add is LAX, Go Low, and I don't know what it is. I can't not play Afrobeats right now. It's just easy to throw on, and I'm gonna jam out to pretty much anything.
The energy is always there.
They play it at brunch. When I go out to brunch, they always have for Afrobeats.
Because you could just swing to it. It's just
You
easy.
can. It's like, it's not disrespecting anybody. It's not, getting anybody too excited.
I don't know, because if you listen, them niggas be wild.
I mean, yeah, but the like, I don't know what it is about
It's
the beat
background
and everything
music.
is so smooth.
Yeah.
It's like you're not feeling any type of way, but
He
great.
said they play it at brunch.
They play it's a vibe.
Yeah.
I don't be like knowing who the artists
Yeah.
are and stuff like that, honestly, but I like the song.
Right.
I feel it.
Right.
I've been in a deep bag. So that came up the other day, that song, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So definitely check that one out. Go Low by LAX.
Hey, okay, we'll check it out. We'll put it on the playlist.
And there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play this real quick.
Ray's adding to the playlist.
Yes.
What you got?
Since Genius dropped, we're gonna add another Kanye West.
Ooh, Kanye West track.
Okay.
Because Dark Twisted Fantasy didn't get enough love
Mm.
in the documentary.
Right.
I agree.
I wish.
Well, he wasn't around.
Because he
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
around.
he
Those
wasn't
were
around.
years. Yeah, a lot of it did. There was a good 8 years that I was like, fuck, we missed a lot of good
They
stuff.
coulda did a confessional
Pain.
about it, though.
The Pain records, which we need the Pain records. We need those. That's the real shit. What are you dropping, Ray?
I'm dropping Devil in a New Dress.
Yes.
Ooh, nice one.
Devil in a New Dress is a
Yes.
great addition.
Mhm. I bet he's listening to that now. I'm sorry.
All right.
That was too soon.
Well, on that note, guys.
Don't lose your bad bitch, okay? That's all I'm saying. Don't lose your bad bitch.
Because then you're going to be out here looking for carbon copies.
Looking sad as fuck,
Yeah,
okay?
he's wilder.
Wild.
Yeah, but he's always wilder.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
true.
like
We
constant.
love him for it.
All right, before we go, the video. How'd you feel about the latest video? Did you watch it?
The latest
Kanye?
video.
With Game? Easy?
Oh, the easy video with him decapitating the.
Yep.
And burying him alive?
I mean, it was such a big deal, but I just didn't like the video. Like, I didn't like how it looked.
It was wow. It was Celebrity Death
Yeah.
Match-ish. Like,
That's not the vibe I would have did.
no.
for
Remember
it.
Celebrity Death Match?
Yes.
That's
It
not the
gave me
direction
that.
I would have took it, but it did cause controversy. It was
Yeah.
all over the place. So marketing.
That was
I
the
guess.
point.
course.
Yeah.
And that's
yeah.
one thing he's always going to give
Oh
you.
yeah, absolutely.
He is a master.
yes, the master.
The
marketer.
master.
So he's a billionaire, so
Yeah.
he got it.
He got it. He be all right.
He knows what he's doing. Fuck
doing
our
something.
opinion.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
We all watched it, so.
Exactly.
That part. And I had to post it.
Okay, period.
I had to
I had to
post
post it. Like, Game was on it, so.
Good
There you
shit.
go.
Well, let the people one more time know where they can find you, DeJon, please.
It's at ADLA DeJon. That's my Instagram and Twitter. And then adain.la is the blog page.
Yeah,
Awesome.
A Day in LA. Get your copy, read up, subscribe,
That's
all of that.
right.
Please do.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
No,
man.
for real.
course.
Anytime,
And
like
DeJon.
Ashley said, we welcome you to come through, talk some shit, drink, smoke, all that, and we're coming on the podcast.
Facts.
Yep.
We solidified it here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
going to be an episode.
That is. That's going to be fun as fuck.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's it. It's a wrap. Episode 114.
114 in the books,
Congrats on that,
friend.
too, for real.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
That. Appreciate that a lot. You know how hard it is to be consistent.
Consistent, baby.
So thank you. Appreciate that. But episode 114 in the books, I go by Ashley J. Y'all know I ask one thing only, friends, that you put some respect on my motherfucking name, dog.
Ooh wee! Look what that money make a bitch do.
That's right too. Don't be caught out here.
Who's a respect?
But that's what I meant.
Yeah.
It's the end of the show.
Right, it's the end of the road. And I'm here with my A1, my day one, my bestie, Big fLexx.
That's right. Flex Luther, Big Flex signing out of the building. We wrapping it up yet again. We'll see you guys next time. It's been real as fuck. Episode 114.
Bye.
That.